Hello everybody, this is Robbie and welcome back to Neural Network November. Today, I'm going to be playing AI Dungeon. Now, I have played this before, but that was a long time ago. I think the last time I posted an AI Dungeon video was 3 years ago. And yeah, AI back then is so much different than AI now. Hell, I think AI Dungeon now is very different from how it was back then. You know, font's different and all that. But I just kind of want to go back to those times, or at the very least, play AI Dungeon again, because that represented, the fun AI. We used it for fun before it became permeated slop. So I guess let's see how this goes. We did school life, quick start, and yeah. If you like this, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified about my latest videos. If you like this video, then hit the like button, comment about what you think of this, and be sure to share this video on Twitter, Facebook, whatever. Without further ado, let us begin. And yeah, I did quick start, and this is what we came up with. You are Maya Chen, a tall, slender senior with dark hair pulled into a neat ponytail and a perpetually thoughtful expression. You carry a worn leather backpack slung over one shoulder and maintain a GPA just high enough to keep your parents off your back. Your focus is divided between the looming college application deadlines and the intricate social politics of Victory Ridge High. You stand near your locker, the metallic clang echoing in the crowded hallway between fourth period and lunch. The scent of industrial cleaner and cheap perfume hangs in the air as students jostle past. Your goal is to survive the day with minimal social friction and finish the calculus homework you neglected last night. Your friend Leo leans against the locker next to yours, his own backpack looking significantly emptier than yours. Oh, I wonder why. He grins, tapping a bead on the metal door with his fingers. So, are you actually going to the game on Friday, or are you bailing to study again? He asks, his tone lightly teasing. Okay, well, what day is it today? I guess it all just depends on what I have. So, I don't know. I don't know. Depends. What day is it today? Because you said on Friday, so could mean all this stuff. Liam push. Liam? Well, we've already forgotten your name, huh? Although, yeah, top left corner, that changed. Liam! But I guess your name's Liam now. So, falling into step beside you as you continue down the hallway. Hey, I thought we were putting stuff away in the locker, but whatever. Well, if you have to ask, it must be a good day. It is. Okay, well, I mean, that is a better response than, what are you, daft? It's this day! Whatever, it's Tuesday, the day of reckoning for our calculus quiz. He lenses your stack of textbooks, raising an eyebrow. You've been studying hard, I see. Alright. Guess I could say stuff. Yeah, well, it's better to get a good score on the quiz now than get an earful from the teachers about poor scoring. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Okay, so Liam chuckles, a low sound that blends with the distant hum of the hallway. So, true enough, but some of us are more interested in the journey than the destination. What is that supposed to mean? I mean, what if the destination is you failed the quiz? Blah, beep, 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 beep. I wouldn't want to go to that destination. I'm looking for alternate routes, so maybe that's what you meant. Okay, his eyes flicking to the ceiling as if lost in thought. Besides, I figure if I could charm my way through life, why bother with all the numbers? You raise an eyebrow, unimpressed. Charm only gets you so far, Liam. I mean, that is true. I mean, what? Charm won't be able to raise your GPA scores if you fail quizzes, but I guess we'll see. I guess we could continue. As you both approach the classroom door, Liam's expression shifts, his grin widening as he turns to face you. Ah, but it's the journey that makes life interesting. Alara, all those little moments, the laughter, the friendships. Ah, yeah, so, yeah, the title on the top left corner changed to School Life Alara, so. Anyways, the unexpected encounters, he winks, his voice dropping. What do you mean by unexpected encounters, buddy? You should try it sometime. What do you mean? I guess taking the journey. Yeah, I would like to ask for clarification. What do you mean by unexpected encounters, Liam? Liam's grin widens and he leans in slightly, his voice dropping to a low, playful tone. Oh, you know, Alara, the kind of encounters that make your heart race and your pulse quicken, the kind that catch you off guard and make you question everything you thought you knew. Liam, you're thinking of movies. You're thinking of movies, you know, that moment in the hero's journey. I think the inciting incident or the call to action. No, yeah, inciting incident happens first, then the call to action, so yeah. But whatever. His eyes sparkle with mischief and he winks again, his gaze lingering on yours for a moment before he turns to face the classroom door. Okay, maybe we'll have an unexpected encounter in this. As you both stand at the threshold of the classroom, the atmosphere inside is a stark contrast to the lively hallway. The room is filled with a tense, focused energy, the air thick with the scent of chalk and the faint hum of nervous anticipation. Students are already seated, their eyes glued to their notebooks, or staring blankly at the board, mentally preparing for the impending quiz. Teacher, Mr. Okay, come up with a name, man. Hartford stands at the front of the room. Why is there a space there? I don't think we needed a line break. Okay, his back straight and his expression stern. He's a tall man with a shock of gray hair and a voice that commands attention. I guess maybe a shocking amount of gray hair? His eyes scan the room, taking note of each student as they file in. His gaze lingering on you and Liam for a moment longer than necessary. Well, he's got his eye on you. He's known for his high expectations and his no-nonsense attitude, a reputation that has earned him both respect and a touch of fear among the students. Alright, maybe we could do a do action. Take your seat and get, okay. Take your seat and, I guess, take out your pencil. As you slide into your seat, the legs of the chair scraping softly against the linoleum floor, the room seems to hold its breath. The quiet is almost deafening, a stark contrast to the bustling hallway just moments ago. The air is cool, the hum of the ventilation system a steady, soothing background noise. The scent of chalk and the faint smell of old textbooks fill your nostrils, a familiar and comforting aroma that signals the start of another school day. I thought the atmosphere was tense, but yeah, it's a tense, focused energy, but I guess now we're feeling comforted. Whatever, I guess we could continue, see what the lesson is. Liam, with a casual stride, takes the seat beside you, his backpack thudding softly onto the floor. He leans back, stretching his arms above his head and grins at the ceiling. His eyes, however, are not on the ceiling, but on the teacher, Mr. Hartford, who is now beginning to speak. He leans forward, his hands folded on the desk, his eyes fixed on the teachers. Oh, this is Liam. The classroom is a mix of different emotions. We kinda got that already. Is Mr. Hartford gonna speak soon? There we go. Mr. Hartford's voice cuts through the silence, sharp and clear. All right, class, today's the day you've all been waiting for, our calculus quiz. I expect to see the results of your hard work and dedication. Remember, this is not just about the grade, it's about understanding the material and applying it correctly. His gaze sweeps over the room, pausing briefly on each student before moving on. I guess, take out notes to do some quick last-minute studying as extra preparation for the quiz. Yep. As you flip open your notebook, the pages rustle softly, a quiet sound that seems to echo in the tense atmosphere of the classroom. Okay, now the atmosphere is back to being tense. The sound of freshly sharpened pencils mingles with the faint aroma of old books and chalk dust, creating a familiar and somewhat comforting blend. We talked about that already! We literally did! You know, scent of chalk, it fills the air. We literally just went over this. Your eyes scan the pages, quickly reviewing the key concepts and formulas you've been studying. The classroom is a symphony of quiet focus. We keep describing the classroom atmosphere. Can we move on? The hum of the fluorescent lights above casts a sterile glow, illuminating the rows of students hunched over their desks, pencils poised, ready to attack the quiz. Attack the quiz. Like, I mean, I know probably, like, you know, idiom stuff, but I gotta have some fun here. Clock on the wall ticks away the seconds, each one echoing like a drum beat in the silent room. The atmosphere is thick with anticipation, a palpable tension that seems to press against the walls. The classroom door opens and a late student, Alex, slips in. His cheeks flushed and his breath coming in quick gasps. His eyes dart around the room, taking in the sea of focused faces before settling on the empty seat in the back row. He moves swiftly and quietly, trying to minimize the disruption, but the sound of his chair scraping against the floor seems to echo loudly in the quiet room. So I guess he got a bad chair because my chair scraped against the floor and it sounded quieter, so guess it's one of those chairs that goes, eh. So, Mr. Hartford's eyes flick towards Alex, a slight furrow on his brow. Mr. Thompson, he acknowledges, his voice steady and calm, but his gaze returns to the front of the room. I guess he's got better things to do than hand out tardies. Alex's cheeks flush a deeper shade of red, and he quickly pulls out his pencil, ready to take the quiz. He takes a deep breath, trying to calm his racing heart. His eyes darting to you and Liam. He knows he's not the only one who's nervous. Okay. Maybe this could be a time. Maybe this could be a time to talk about it. You know, he takes a deep breath, trying to calm his racing heart. Do we know Alex at all? I guess we could continue, get more information, see if we actually know Alex. Okay, the classroom door clicks shut, sealing the room in a cocoon of tense silence. Mr. Hartford begins to distribute the quiz sheets, his footsteps echoing softly as he walks between the rows of desks. Okay, I guess we're not getting more information on Alex yet. Might talk to him later. Okay, Yep. As Mr. Hartford approaches your desk, he places the quiz face down, his fingers lingering for a moment before moving on to the next student. His eyes meet yours briefly, a silent acknowledgement passing between you. You can see the reflection of the fluorescent light in his glasses, casting a sharp glare that seems to pierce through you. You can almost hear his thoughts, a mix of expectation and a hint of challenge. Alright, I guess we could, like, do the thing. Maybe, like, wish Alex luck. Good luck on the quiz, Alex. Alright. Alex's eyes flick towards you, a brief spark of gratitude in his eyes. Thanks, Alara, he mouths silently, his fingers already gripping his pencil tightly. His eyes dart back to the quiz sheet, his breath still coming in quick, shallow gasps. His cheeks are flushed. Okay, we're gonna switch perspectives. Probably not. What the fuck? I don't know. Don't know what that was. Okay, whatever. You start to... Okay, right, the paper is face down. You flip the quiz sheet over, feeling ready. You flip the quiz sheet over and begin answering the questions. And then it can fill in the blanks from there. The first question stares back at you, a complex equation that seems to dance on the page. Dance on the page, okay. You can feel the weight of the moment. The quiet intensity of the classroom pressing down on you. Your pencil hovers over the paper, poised to attack the problem. You take a deep breath, the scent of chalk and paper filling your lungs. Jesus Christ, what is up with the scent of chalk? We keep mentioning it. Like, just gotta breathe in the chalky air. Like, how much chalk is this teacher using on the friggin' board? Are we not bothering to clean it? The scent of chalk and paper filling your lungs. I feel like if I had such a deep scent of chalk, I'd go, oh God. Oh man. Okay, Liam, seated a few desks away, glances over at you, his expression a mix of focus and amusement. Does he have anything to say? Okay. As you begin to solve the first problem, your pencil moving swiftly and confidently across the page, Liam's eyes flick back to his own quiz. His brow furrows slightly, a small smirk playing at the corners of his mouth as he works through the equation. Right? His mind is a whirlwind of calculations. Okay, this AI keeps trying to, like, switch the perspectives here. Whatever. You're feeling the same pressure, the same rush of adrenaline that he is. I mean, according to the AI, we keep whiffing in the smell of chalk. So, I don't know what we're doing. Okay. As you walk through the second problem, the classroom door creaks open once more. In walks Miss Hartley, the calculus teacher, her heels clicking sharply against the tile floor. She moves with an air of calm authority, her eyes scanning the room, taking in the tense atmosphere. She nods at Mr. Hartford, who steps aside to let her take the lead. Her voice is soft yet firm, cutting through the silence like a knife. Students, you have 30 minutes left. Okay, I would like to ask, good morning, Miss Hartley. Where is Mr. Hartford going? I'm half expected to get an answer like none of your business. Alright. Miss Hartley's eyes flick towards you, a subtle smile playing at the corner of her lips. You're more like, I don't know, lenient teacher than others who probably just be like, shh, it's quiz time. Okay, good morning, Miss Alara, she responds, her voice steady and calm. Mr. Hartford has been called away to a meeting, but I will be overseeing the remainder of the quiz. Her gaze sweeps across the room, her expression one of calm authority. You have 25 minutes left, she announces, her voice yet softened. Answering that question would not have taken 5 whole minutes. Like, she said students, you have 30 minutes left. What, did I ask, like, 4 minutes later or something? Like, I guess, maybe? Like, I had to finish this specific problem before asking the question, but whatever. If the AI's gonna be like this, we should probably just finish the quiz before asking for more information about what the meeting is. Miss Hartley's words hang in the air. The room seems to exhale collectively, the tension shifting slightly with the changing oversight. Alex's pencil scratches furiously against the paper. His eyes darted between the quiz and his notes, a sheen of sweat glistening on his forehead. Liam, a few desks away, pauses briefly, his eyes meeting yours before he turns to his quiz, his expression inscrutable. Okay, let's do one more continue, and then I'm gonna do a story thing. Okay. The clock on the wall ticks loudly, each decade echoing through the silent classroom. Hum of the ventilation system, cool air, scent of chalk, more chalk smells. Should probably get some friggin' air freshener in here. Or we could feel the weight of Miss Hartley's gaze as she moves silently, her eyes scanning the papers, presence commanding, Oh, really? Oh, she's, okay, pauses briefly behind Alex, okay, he's deep in thought. Alright, I'm just gonna do a thing. A few minutes later, Miss Hartley says, time's up, students. Bring your quiz sheets to me so I can grade them as the quiz that we have been stuck on for the past 20 minutes is now over. Yep. As Miss Hartley's voice echoes through the room, a collective tension snaps like a rubber band. Alright, there's pencils, blah, 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 blah. The ink's still wet from your final answers, and stand up. Stretching your arms. There we go. We can leave now. Alright. She looks up from the stack of papers she's already begun to sort through. Her eyes meet yours. Good job. I'm sure you've done well. Alright, as you walk back to your seat. So, Liam asks, okay, Liam says, I wonder what Mr. Hartford's meeting is about. You know, because I kind of want to know myself. I can be a little nosy. This is AI stuff. As you walk back to your seat, you can feel Liam's gaze following you, his eyes thoughtful. You could sense the curiosity in his mind, a mix of concern and intrigue about Mr. Hartford's son. Sense the curiosity? He literally... I made him, so he says, I wonder what the meeting is about. Of course he's curious. Whatever. The gears. Okay, his eyes reflecting a hint of worry? Why? As you settle back into your seat, the classroom begins to empty. Students filing out with a mix of relief and exhaustion etched on their faces. Okay, his eyes still fixed on you, his mind clearly processing the events. Okay, well, you've been leaning and walked over to you, his steps measured and deliberate. Oh, is he gonna say something else? Liam pulls out the chair next to you, the legs scraping against the thing. Okay, I've been thinking, I've never seen Mr. Hartford leave a quiz early. It's not like him. His eyes are serious. And Miss Hartley, she's usually so quiet, but she seemed almost what? What do you mean? She seemed perfectly fine to me, but what, there's more to it? Okay, intense? Like she was expecting something. I didn't really get that vibe from Miss Hartley, but that could also be because I was focused on the quiz. I mean, I probably should have asked about the expectations, but you know. Liam's eyes flicker with a hint of surprise at your response, but he nods understandably. Yeah, you're probably right. You were in the zone, I was just distracted. Okay, yep. I wonder what could have pulled him away like that. It's not like him to just leave in the middle of a quiz. Well, we could ask him about it if we see him. If we see him during... I guess that could just be the end of the sentence there. Okay. Are you Skim? You think he'll tell us? He leans back in his chair, his fingers drumming softly. I mean, it's not like he's exactly the chatty type, but you're right, we could try. Worst he could do is say no, right? I mean, yeah, that's what people say. And then you could say something worse. Liam's lips curl into a smirk, his eyes sparkle with a mix of amusement and curiosity. Or maybe he'll give us that classic Mr. Hartford glare and send us on our way. Okay, he mimics the stern expression of the teacher. Okay, so like this. Maybe today's the day he decides to open up and share his deepest secrets. We're asking about a meeting, not about, like, something else. I mean, I don't know. It could spiral into, this was a meeting with my cult, but I don't think so. And I think Alara is about to say something similar. Or not. I guess I was supposed to say something. Okay. What are we thinking? I've always thought there's more to Mr. Hartford than meets the eye. I mean, have you ever noticed how he always seems to know exactly what we're thinking? Like he has where did this train of thought come from? What do you mean, secret power? What's going on? Is this where we're spiraling? Oh, you know, just a little detour on the express train to Speculation Station. I mean, think about it. Mr. Hartford is always so enigmatic. I guess, but what do you mean, secret power? Where are we going? The classroom, now nearly empty. I'd imagine we'd be talking for minutes. It probably is empty. Is it lunchtime? What is the schedule? Whatever. I guess it doesn't matter. The sunlight filtering. Oh, god damn it. Okay, it's more descriptor stuff. The scent of chalk and old textbooks lingers in the air, still waiting to be cleaned up. But I mean, it's familiar and comforting, I guess. Are we gonna keep going, or? Okay, the atmosphere shifts subtly. Oh, what's this? View context. Some items could not fit in the context. The fuck? Cascade Heights Academy. Well, I don't know. Are we about to repeat? Yeah, what the fuck? Okay. Where's Mr. Hartford isn't just a teacher? What if he's something more? He turns to you. His eyes searching yours for a reaction. I mean, have you ever noticed he seems to be everywhere at once? Like he has eyes in the back of your head or something. Yeah, I think Liam, you're ridiculous. Yeah, I think Liam's starting to pull out the conspiracy board right here. You know? Where is this train of thought going? Am I? Or am I just the only one brave enough to ask the questions no one else dares to? That's what conspiracy theorists say. But hey, I guess Mr. Hartford is coming in, so we'll see what he says. Okay. Okay, this is like pausing a step. Okay, so Miss Alara, Mr. Thompson, he acknowledges. I trust you both have completed your quiz. We have, sir. Alright. I trust you both will be on your way then. His voice is neutral, but there's an undercurrent of something else, a subtle tension. I mean, yeah, we're both still seated in the classroom. I think he's gonna teach another subject. For all we know, we're late to class. So, silent question in his gaze. Okay. So, I guess there's still time. So you both stand, the legs of your cheat chairs. Okay, blah, 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 blah. I guess we could still ask, Mr. Hartford, what was the meeting that you went to about? And see if we get an answer to this. Okay. Mr. Hartford's eyebrows lift slightly at your question. He pauses and turns to face you fully. Okay, seem to soften. Miss Alara, always the curious one. Okay, that could either be really ominous or not. I don't know, I'm getting ominous feels. Okay, I thought we were gonna get more, but nope. We gotta describe the classroom for the billionth time. And that scent of chalk that I'm pretty sure, I swear if we keep mentioning that, I'm pretty sure the other students are like, oh my god, why does it constantly smell like this? Okay. Okay, now we can get these concerns. It was a meeting with the school board, he begins, his voice measured. There have been concerns raised about certain aspects of the curriculum, specifically the calculus program. He pauses, his eyes never leaving yours. They wanted to ensure that our methods are up to standard. Okay, Liam shifts beside you, his curiosity piqued. What kind of concerns? Yeah, that's a curiosity of mine, too. Mr. Hartford's gaze flickers to Liam briefly, before returning to you. Concerns about the rigor, the pace, the effectiveness of the teaching methods. His voice is calm, almost detached, but there's an underlying current of something more. He pauses, his fingers tapping lightly on the doorknob, a rhythmic sound that seems to echo in the quiet room. Alright. What? Okay. There have been whispers, you see, about certain students struggling to keep up. The board wants to ensure that no one's left behind. He leans slightly against the doorframe. Okay, so struggling in calculus? I'm just going to... He says with sarcasm in his tone, because I keep hearing horror stories about calculus, so... You know, because it's like, a struggle in calculus? No! Anyway, Mr. Hartford's lips twitch slightly. Oh, a hint of amusement. Okay. Good sense of humor, buddy. Okay, but not everyone finds calculus as charming as you do. Miss Lara, I trust you understand the importance of maintaining our academic standards. The school board is simply ensuring that we're providing the best education possible for all the students. Yep. And then I could say, I understand. I understand, sir. Okay, so, glad to hear it, Miss Alara, he said, as his voice warmed. Okay, the tension in the room, the sunlight streaming. Surprisingly, we're not mentioning the sweet, comforting smells of chalk. But I feel like if I click continue, we'll probably put that in somewhere. Alright. Yeah, there we go! The air feels lighter, the scent of chalk, of course, it never goes away! But hey, at least there's a faint aroma of coffee. So, at least there's something new here. You know? We could, maybe the coffee smell could overpower this. Right? Mr. Hartford's mug. So, Mr. Lara, Mr. Thompson, I believe we have some review material to cover before our next quiz. Pulls out a stack of papers. Okay, please review these problems and be prepared to discuss them in our next class. Will do, sir. We just took a quiz, but I do remember, there was a class I was in and they had quizzes every other day at some point. Okay. So. Okay, wait, what? Why are we... Okay, so we're writing a complex calculus problem? Mr. Hartford, I thought class was over. Considering the quiz is over. Trying to see if we can leave, or if Mr. Hartford's gonna go, no, it isn't! No. Okay, the chalk's still poised. Miss Alara, you are correct. However, I believe there is always more to learn, more to explore. The quiz, while important, is but a single step in our journey through calculus. Okay, so where is this going? I'm trying to find a stopping point. The classroom. Okay, I guess students came back into the room. Okay, well then, class is restarting. So that'll be fun. Day's been long, but whatever. So places the chalk back in the tray again. I guess we gotta add more to that scent, but alright. I mean, it was definitely interesting to revisit this. You know, AI dungeon. You know, I guess this is a good stopping point for now, so. Alright, maybe I'll come back to this someday. Maybe I won't. I guess we'll find out later on, but Yeah, I guess I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.